What's going on, everybody? I'm so sorry about the inconvenience. Always something with YouTube. But anyways, what's going on, my people? What's going on? I don't want to say too much too early because I know it takes a good 5 to 10 minutes for these videos to register on the front line. But anyways, goddamn, I missed my YouTube community. Goddamn, I missed my YouTube family. That's for sure. But we back, boys. We back. And we better than ever. How's everybody been? Alright, looks like YouTube just sent the notification out. At least they on top of that. Since this is my second live. Since the other one, disconnected. But anyways, let's get right into it. So breaking news just came out about 20-30 minutes ago. NBA Youngboy will not be performing in Chicago. The tour has been canceled from what I'm hearing due to safety reasons. Now this was probably the most anticipated state and place he was gonna perform. I'm seeing tweets on Twitter from people from Chicago saying we were really robbed from NBA Youngboy performing this in Chicago. So you think about it, everybody in Chicago wants to think something's gonna pop off, what's gonna happen, everybody's buying tickets, people that think they're gonna do something's buying tickets, the whole shit canceled. Now you know what's funny? And this is why I'm your #1 source for the sauce. Y'all smell me? And y'all know they don't call me in the slime we trust for nothing. So let's get this out the way right now. So about 2-3 years ago, and a lot of shit that I said since I've left this platform has came true. We're not going to get into all of it today, but we'll talk about some of it. But what I said about the Youngboy situation around when he made the album Colors, remember that? And he put the board in Chicago, in Little Dirt City. He had the board saying his album was going to release right after King Von died. Now he kept bragging how when he got off home confinement, he was going to slide to Chicago and do a tour. Now a lot of y'all Chicago bloggers thought that was going to happen 100%. No ands, ifs, what's about it. 3 years later, and I'm still with my word. He's not gonna perform in Chicago. The mayor, Lori Lightfoot, whatever her name is, she's not that stupid to let NBA Youngboy come perform in Chicago. You see all his recent shows, there's all fights, all this shit breaking out. He ain't even in Chicago yet. Not to mention, you don't think she knows Little Dirk's on trial right now for the murder of hire of one of his best friends? Come on now, I can't believe ain't none of y'all YouTubers ain't put 2 and 2 together. Like, that's pretty much gonna be on the mayor if the mayor let that happen. Yeah, Youngboy, come over here and perform. Little Dirk just got RICO'd, arrested. King Von, the head of, face of the city, just got killed by one of y'all people, allegedly. That makes sense to y'all? And another thing that, made me think for sure Lori Lightfoot wasn't gonna let this boy perform there is when she canceled freaking, what's his name? Boss Top's concert. Freaking Boss Top, who lives in Old Block. Barely got any songs, barely makes any waves. I guess he does in the streets. But due to his, ties with the streets, she didn't even want him to go perform over there in Chicago. And that was shut down. I'll pull that up real quick for y'all. We can see around what date that was. So, Old Block, Boss Top, concert canceled. Details on an old block Boss Top concert being canceled are not available. It is confirmed that Chicago Boss Top, also known as Farrar, was released from prison in late 2024. They had to add this dude David, canceled it. Who the hell asked about David? Well, anyways, Boss Top tried to do a tour, and you know, the mayor shut that down, said it would be too much violence, blah blah blah. Oh, let me put in Chicago. So I was just thinking, you know, somebody that's from Chicago, who barely has any beef with anybody in there, if he can't perform, why is somebody as big as NBA Youngboy gonna perform with his gang? And you know all he's gonna do is antagonize everything. He ain't going over there to make peace. Like Lil Durk's last concert, he had all his ops on the screen. All the dead ops on the screen, paying homage and peace. Youngboy ain't gonna go there to do that. He's gonna go there to cause chaos and burn the shit down. And I'm not saying he's not gonna go because his balls don't hang low or nothing like that. I'm saying that he wasn't gonna go because the mayor would be out of her mind to let something like that go on in Chicago with all this shit brewing and stemming. Am I right or wrong? When was Boss Top shit canceled? Right here, right there. Connection. The late King Def events associated with him have drawn criticism. Lil Durk's arrest, 2024. Now I want to tell you about something else that I predicted that I see been going on since I left YouTube. And anybody who used to watch my videos know this 100% that I've talked about this and I predicted this. Do y'all remember the Nipsey Hussle situation? When every time we would make a video on it, it'd get demonetized for some reason. No matter what, as long as we mentioned Nipsey's name or Lauren's name, it would get demonetized, and we never knew why. And that video, which was my #1 video but never got monetized, over 100k views, I had deleted it. It was about maybe 6 years old now, if that. And what I said in that video was Big U admitted to being in that parking lot when Nipsey Hussle died. I don't know if y'all got short-term memory or what, but I've been on YouTube every single day since 2017 with no days off prior to my recent leave the last couple years. And I know Big U was there saying he just got out of jail. I was getting some t-shirts from Nipsey Hussle. Man, you got out of jail 5 months ago. Fuck you looking for t-shirts for? You a bum? Well, that's what he said at the scene. Years later, what comes out? Shit on No Jumper, how Big U calls somebody allegedly and says, watch this, Nipsey's dead. The guy calls Nipsey, one of his friends, hey Nip, you alright? Nipsey's alive. Oh, I'm just checking on you. 10 minutes later, boom, gone. We ain't gonna say too much, but if you know, you know. Then what came out after that? Oh, Nips was being blackmailed for alleged sex tape. By who? Wack and Big U. What's Big U on arrest right now for? Extortion. Put the clues together. Was he extorting Nip to the point Nip said, nah, fuck you, but we know he don't take no shit? And then that's when Big U made the call? Come on, boys. Use your head. So yeah, I knew this wasn't gonna happen 2022, whatever, right after Von died. You know, Boss Top started blowing up. He was gonna do a concert over there at the same spot in Chicago. They said no. They turned him down. So Youngboy, I can't see that happening at all. In Chicago, at least. This is some of his other concerts. We can't play too much volume because you know how YouTube is. They'll copyright my ass quick. I'll tell you, I don't miss that. So the last thing I heard about this concert was that they was gonna have crazy security there, and you wasn't allowed to bring any bags there, even if they're plastic bags, you know, them handbags men like to wear, any type of bags. No. But then they got even more on it and said canceled. Damn, y'all wait till the last 2 days till the motherfucking thing sold out and then you cancel it? I knew it wasn't gonna happen. And unfortunately, I deleted all my videos after I had a disagreement with YouTube. Had over 1 million views. Or I'd bring the video up of me saying them exact words. This man will never ever perform in Chicago, at least in this decade, since the death of King Von. And I said this before, Dirk even got arrested for allegedly, the death of Little Pop, which makes it all even more, a big clusterfuck. You know what I'm saying? Now you got Dirk in jail. He might be doing life. A bunch of other people in jail about to do life. You know what I mean? It's even a bigger clusterfuck. And he's gonna come over here with the same group of people and rub it in everybody's face in Chicago. Mayor ain't gonna let that happen, brother. Or people are gonna start looking at the mayor like, why ain't you stop this? Why ain't you prevent this? You the mayor. You guys gotta think. Now another thing that I predicted, like I said, I'm not gonna go sit here and name everything, but this I think is order mentioning. DJ Academics reacts to NBA Youngboy Chicago tour date being removed from Ticketmaster and other sites, and the possibility of the show being canceled.
It's a Live Nation concert. It's a Live Nation tour, which Live Nation owns Ticketmaster, and Ticketmaster is the official ticket
Peace.
for Youngboy's tour. They said when you go down and you see the 24th, which is supposed to be 2 days from now.
Wait, guys. Maybe that could have been an angel looking over Youngboy's shoulder. Maybe there's an angel looking over Youngboy's shoulder right now, and he got that whole thing, and they got the thing canceled. Who knows? Maybe it ain't his time to go.
In Minneapolis, in Chicago, it says canceled. Click on event info.
Come on, man! Don't underestimate the motherfucking reputation King Von has in that city. Don't underestimate my boy grandson. They let this man go perform in every other city without a damn problem. Chicago? What? Wait, hold up. No. I don't even care if you got the National Guard with you, boy.
It says page not found. Right? You go to the United Center Instagram, which that's the arena that would be hosting it in Chicago. They have deleted all references of the NBA Youngboy concert.
I know Chicago pissed right now.
There's no references there. They haven't addressed the cancellation at all. And
what a clip ended.
They're promoting other content.
You know what I heard too? He was gonna bring Little Tim on stage. Little Tim's the guy that shot, allegedly, King Von. And I don't even know if I gotta say allegedly, because it's been proven in court. Him and the police landed bullets on him, so they couldn't allegedly prove which one was the fatal one. They know. But he was gonna let that guy come on stage. And that was the last thing I heard about the concert, besides the clear bags. And that's probably when the mayor or whoever in charge was like, oh, whoa, hell no. We ain't that lost up there. We know what's going on. You gonna come and play the Lil Durk disc from your album, and then you gonna bring Lil Tim on stage. Oh, hell no. That arena's gonna flip upside down, cuz. Hell no. The United Center show in Chicago was canceled 2 days before the event. That arena is gonna go flip upside down. We see people in Chicago do a lot stupider shit for a lot less. Right or wrong, guys. Look, this shit's canceled. Look at how he's going there too. Green flags, green masks. You remember what happened last time when Vaughn died? The whole city started burning green flags. That's why I said he went to that city, something was gonna happen. A fight, something's gonna bust out. It's happening at his other tours, at other spots. Nothing major, but little fights and shit. Oh, so the last thing I was gonna tell y'all before I get out of here that I predicted, and if y'all watch my live, y'all notice. $100K Track went and talked to DJ Academics the next day and incriminated himself and lied on everything he fucking said. Let me remind you of one thing Track kept telling DJ Academics, that now it's starting to stick with me. Oh, for some reason, King Von wasn't in the right state of mind. For some reason that night, King Von was out of his mind. He wasn't in the right state of mind. First comment that boy came out and said to DJ Academics right before anything. Like the family and everybody says, all that does is help the case. Now it sounds like King Von was drugged out his mind. Who knows what he was gonna do next? Is that the story you trying to make, Track? And I also find it funny how nobody even knew your first name, but you go right after this happens and get your first and last name changed. Mr. Francois? Oh shit. But anyways, guys, I'm out of here. It's your #1 sauce for the sauce. Maybe I'll be back to expose some more shit. New picture NBA Youngboy's outfit. Let's check it out. These are Christian Dior's right here with the dots on them. Or Balenciagas. They're about $1,000 shoes. Look like he's smoking a jizzy, a joint. Lots of jewels on. Oh, now he got the Louis Vuitton boots on. He loves that camping gear shit, huh? That nigga love that camping gear shit.
Alright.
16 years old.
If I be a victim, come my house or brace it out.
Woo. The mayor of Kansas City declared September 21 as NBA Youngboy Day. Y'all see this? The mayor of Kansas City, he's not from Kansas City, but this is where he went and did a show at, gave him, you know, declared NBA Youngboy Day, which is crazy. Every day of the year, that's nuts. But I don't think the mayor in Chicago would ever do that because her relationship with Dirk. And but you never know, y'all. A lot of people only as loyal as their last meal. Playboy Cardi and NBA Youngboy got a song. Look, fans ain't got shit on Pull. Y'all should take notes. So now everybody's acting like this is all part of the plan. Let's all take notes now. He take notes. NBA Youngboy still gonna get paid and Dirk's still in jail. I don't know if he's still gonna get paid. He's gonna have to refund all them tickets, and he might keep the front end, but he ain't gonna get the back end. He might have to give back the front end also. How concerts work, they give you the front end up first so you can make it there, and then after you perform, they give you your back end. Makes sense? So they'll give you first up front, half of it, then the other half when you're finished with the song. Look at this, guys. It's the fight I was talking about. This looks like another fight. The one I seen, they were beating up the security guard. And I'm like, where's NBA Youngboy at? Look at this fight, gang. I don't even know if I can show this shit on YouTube anymore, bro. This site done got so soft on me now. Fucking all the content creators done turn fucking state and formats on me. They all working in freaking fucking federal cases and shit. I'm like, whoa. Hey, big boy. See, every Youngboy concert, shit going breaking out like this, cuz. What you think gonna happen in Chicago? What you think gonna happen in Chicago? And one bad thing about Chicago, they got too many pew pew pew. Niggas gonna be bringing that shit in their socks, their boxes. All it takes is one bodyguard to, you know, miss his spot. But how about it, guys? If y'all want to see more videos, just post to the comments. Hit that like button. Let me know. My first time back in a while. NBA Youngboy arrives on the stage for his 13th sold-out show in Minneapolis. Now, I'm not trying to hate on Youngboy. I'm not biased in no way. Even though I like King Von, that was my favorite rapper. He even died on my birthday, which was November 6th. That's how I know so much details about the death and the murder. Not to mention I was full-time streaming on YouTube at that time. But Youngboy's doing his thing, bro. What'd he do? Probably about 13 concerts already. And even if he did, that's a lot of freaking concerts since he's been out of jail, going city to city. And they all been sold out, cuz that's insane. This man's been, since he's been writing, this man's been on home confinement, not able to leave his crib and do any tours. But yeah, the Chicago one was one of the most anticipated, I gotta say. That was another sold out one. I'm surprised they canceled it at the last minute. To be honest, they probably seen the reactions from all his other tours. I mean, from all his other concerts, all these fights and everything breaking out, and they like, we can't do this. And I done told y'all this years ago, it was never gonna happen. The mayor will not allow it. Anyways, I'm out of here, guys. Peace. I love y'all all. Slibes, we out of here. Let's hit that 12K buck subs. Peace out, everybody. This probably won't load or come up till freaking 30 minutes after live's over, so YouTube can do its checks and all that other BS for some reason. I don't get the point of a live if it ain't live at the time. But anyways, I'm out, boys, girls.